with 5 to go on the baseline. Martinelli looking with 3. Page inside with 2 for the lead with .8. Northwestern on top. Sharp shots to Johnson. Full court heave. Hit the ceiling. And the Northwestern Wildcats somehow survive. And now down to 5 to shoot for Braun next. Gets a screen. Downhill he goes. Swiped away by Glenn. 3 to go. 2 and 1. Once for the win. Yes, sir!
Oh my God!
Woods wins it for Tulane at the buzzer. We welcome you back inside Blake Arena here in Springfield, Massachusetts, the birthplace of basketball. ESPN's National Director of Recruiting, Paul Biancardi, and Jack Benjamin with you. Been an amazing week. So many top prospects on the floor, and now we get #1 Spire Academy and #8 Brewster Academy to finish it off.
It's a big boy game. That's why you come to the Hoop Hall Classic.
And we say hello inside a packed Cam Henderson Center with the former Illinois guard Sean Harrington. I'm Jack Benjamin. So A-State has won 7 straight. They've also won 6 in a row by double digits, but now they face a road test against the Thundering Herd team that's very good at home. Jaden Reed's got DeRidder on him. Speed mismatch. DeRidder stays with him, and he blocks him. What a sequence. Thomas in their way. Hall for the lead. You bet. First Virginia lead since 44-43. And an 8-0 run to force Chris Collins and Northwestern to call a timeout. Dinkins, step back triple. Oh yeah! They can't be stopped from downtown. Reed to Sherafino for the stuff. Timeout, South Carolina. 8 straight for Northwestern. Shooting better than 56% so far. Ajayi will add to that. Thunders it through. Butler trying to stretch the lead back to double digits. Bizjack off the screen. His Tearshaw is through. Finley Bizjack with 24, a new season high. Caitlin Clark loving it. The Butler lead is 10. Pocket picked by Walker. Outlet pass Dockery. Inside for 2. And a LaSalle lead. Outside to Hall for 3. Bullseye. Dallin Hall with 2 huge second half triples. And he gives UVA its largest lead in the second half at 4. So Marshall, who went 2 for 14 from 3 in the first half, have already made 3 of their 4 triples in not even 8 minutes here in the second half. And it's been this guy. Again, why not? Why not Wyatt Fricks? A dozen points. Off the bench, he has erupted. We roll along with the second game of our doubleheader on the opening day of the Greenbrier tip-off, with 2 unbeaten set to square off as the Northwestern Wildcats out of the Big Ten take on the Virginia Cavaliers out of the ACC. And we welcome you once again back inside Colonial Hall alongside the former Iowa State All-American Ann O'Neill. I'm Jack Benjamin. So Ryan Odom in year 1 has this thing rolling at UVA. Meanwhile, year 13 for Chris Collins at Northwestern. He thinks he might have one of his deepest teams. What do you think makes the difference in who gets to 5-0?
Well, for Northwestern, it's all about discipline on defense. On the other hand, Virginia, they love to shoot the threes. But Jack, what I think this could come down to is a battle of the bigs.
When you start talking about bigs, you talk about Nick Martinelli. He led the Big Ten in scoring a year ago, and he's picking up right where he left off.
And by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Well, back at the Greenbrier where Northwestern's on top of UVA. Chris Collins, of course, his dad, the legendary Doug Collins, Naismith Basketball Hall of Famer. The two of them so close. He spent his formative years working as a ball boy with the Bulls when Doug was leading those early MJ teams in the late 80s. Each great coach profile, 13th year at Northwestern. He is second in wins only to Hall of Famer Dutch Lonborg's 234 victories. And for a program that was dormant for a long time, what a job he has done.
Yeah, so you talked about the passion and the work ethic being around the Bulls.
Speaking of passion, I'd say Page put that that one through with passion.
Yeah, and he's developed his work ethic here under Coach Collins, because that's what he talks about. It's all about passion for him and always striving for greatness. And Paige, an excellent story right there of why he came to Northwestern as well.
By the way, Doug Collins, his dad, goes to a lot of games. He is in Scottsdale watching, I'm guessing, very proudly as his son coaches his 4-0 Northwestern team. Another look at Paige.
Hey, I mean, that's just one-on-one, breaking you down on the low block. And you talked about Coach Doug Collins listening in. He says that sometimes he sends them mindset texts. He texts all the players, so we know he's still coaching at heart.
DeRitter on the fly, missed it. Sheravino squeezes the rebound. Northwestern wants to run with Mullins. Swoops to the hoop for two. Justin Mullins is on the board, senior guard from Oak Park, Illinois.
That ball had a lot of pace and energy in it as Northwestern got out on the fast break.
Malik Thomas made a three earlier, and he gets a soft touch to go down in the mid-range.
Great decision making there by Thomas. He doesn't have the three. He get in the middle of the lane and just been able to read the defense with a little nice jump stop.
He's been a huge addition for Ryan Odom. Again, they added 7 transfers. He's a key one, coming over as the WCC's leading scorer a year ago, where he played 2 years at San Francisco. A lot of guys with winning pedigree in this transfer class. Page will try a three and connects. Arrington Page from downtown. He's now 3 for 5 from distance on the season.
And he's just coming off of a career high 22, so he wants to show what he's made of a 3-level scorer.
Didn't play a whole lot his first 2 seasons at USC, whether it was part of that Bronny James team with Isaiah Collier, became a lottery pick. Then he went to Cincinnati. He averaged a little more than 3 points per his first 2 years. He has exploded now. Jakari White, who has in limitless green light. So does Thomas. DeRitter, an offensive rebound and a foul on Sheravino on the reach. And they've got to be keeping UVA off the glass today, as you spotlighted earlier.
Well, right here, just look at the pace that they're playing with. Sheravino getting out of the 3-on-1 and able to finish at the rim. Get 2 looks at it. And that all starts with the Northwestern defense, and then Page stepping out. There was a mismatch down low. His defender went to try to help, and Page, so showing you can't even leave him from behind the arc.
DeRitter at the line. And gets the roll on the first. He is shooting about 63% so far this season. Again, native of Belgium. He's 22 years old because he's played 4 years of pro ball, competed for Belgium at the 2025 European Championship qualifiers, and he's had success at every level on the national team circuit. But of course, we talked about him being a pro and the work ethic he brings and the skill set he has. And Ryan Odom said, yeah, we knew day one he could be a fit for us, and he has been.
And that's how Coach Ryan Odom wanted to create this team that would fit into his system, and that also wanted to have that player development angle where they want to get to that next level. And that's exactly why DeRitter chose Virginia.
He had 23 against Marshall last time out. He's had 3 games of 20+ in his first 4. Couple subs on both ways. Martinelli pops out for another 3. And that one missed everything. So he starts his season 7 for 8 from 3. Then he misses the rim entirely. But I think he'll still take a 7 for 9 start from deep to the year. As Singleton checks in, Martinelli will sit down. By the way, UVA trying to make this Charlottesville west. They are only traveling about 125 miles. It's about a 2-hour drive. So if you see a lot of orange and blue in the stands, yeah, you're not wrong. But I'll tell you what, Northwestern's packed it in pretty good too.
I've seen a lot of both, and this is a full banquet hall in here for sure between Northwestern and Virginia. They both brought a lot of fans. Excited about what this season holds for both teams.
This is Dallin Hall backing out the dribble on Singleton. Chance Mallory seeing his first action. He's a freshman from Charlottesville. Shot clock inside of 5. They got to go. And stepping out of bounds was UVA. And that is Tillis, Devin Tillis, the UC Irvine transfer, seeing his first action of the season. So we didn't know him coming off knee surgery if he would play in this event. Here he is now, showing up and making his season debut.
Well, yeah, he went through some shooting drills yesterday, but not a ton of contact. They said he was day-to-day, but hey, it's a big game out here. I wanted to play.
Awesome to see him back on the floor. And pull-up is good. Jake West, true freshman from Philly, makes it a 6-point Northwestern lead. And they are shooting the lights out there early going. He's 7 for 10 from the floor. Hall in the lane. His teardrop is way off, but he fouls his miss. Kicks it out. Tillis can't cash it in. And a push and a foul called. And that'll go on Hall. First team foul on UVA.
Jake West just taking 1-2 dribble jump shot. That's exactly what he's able to do. He was a player of the year in Pennsylvania. Just a great guard to be able to have and push pace. Also an excellent defender for Coach Collins.
West off to Martinelli. And with the right hand, he's fouled. Well, that's a part of his game he's expanded as well. I mean, this is a guy who has just grown and grown and grown. His ability to go both ways has been huge. Foul called on Onienso.
Again, as you're looking at this, Martinelli is left-handed, so that's why you saw Onienso facing him so much and trying to push him to the right. But that's what Martinelli has worked on, is trying to be able to go both ways and almost finish that one as well.
Martinelli misses on the first free throw. Here's a guy who started his career as a freshman at Northwestern, averaging 2.6 points per game, up to 2, around 9 per as a sophomore. Led the Big Ten in scoring a year ago, 20.5 points per. First Wildcat to lead the Big Ten in scoring since John Sherman in 2011-2012, and the second in the last 66 years. And all he's doing this year is averaging 20.5 points per again.
I just love his story, his growth that he's had throughout the Wildcat program from freshman year to senior year, that player development, how he's continued to get better. And one of the areas this year that he wants to really improve is also his leadership. How can he lead this blended team?
Mallory accelerates and scores. He's a good-looking freshman. All-time leading scorer at St. Anne's Belfield in Charlottesville. That's a proud program right near the campus. They have a few products on this team that are from there.
Yeah, we looked that up earlier. It's only 1 mile from where they play now at Virginia.
Literally in the backyard of what they call the grounds in Charlottesville. And that's pass thrown away by Martinelli. Mallory's on the run. He'll try a 3. And Jakari White tracks it down. He's always seeking a 3-point shot if he can. His pass to Grunwald is knocked away. Mallory is fouled. And UVA starting to push the pace and trying to climb back in, down 5. So Chance Mallory, the local kid from Charlottesville, showing off the finishing ability. Acrobatic around the rim in a 5-point game.